Alright guys, let's talk about this. Because this is one of those Bethesda moves that looks small, but makes you stop and go, In case you're wondering what I was talking about, Bethesda originally told us that the next Fallout 76 patch was coming Wednesday, February 11th. Now on the surface, that doesn't sound like much. 2 days earlier, same patch, no big reveals, no spotlight. But if you've played Fallout 76 for any amount of time, you already know this is outside the normal rhythm. Now Tuesday is Atomic Shop Day, always has been. That's the day when they want all eyes on the game, on the store, and potentially any new items. Followed by Wednesday, it's usually their safe day, when they want distance from the shop refresh, but still want a midweek patch. But Monday is intentional. Now let's ground this for a second. Bethesda has already told us what's supposed to be in this patch. We're talking bug fixes, stability stuff, camp and build menu issues, reward problems, cryo effects not behaving correctly, daily ops doing some weird stuff. It's nothing flashy and nothing that screams major content update. And it's entirely possible and completely reasonable that this patch is exactly what it says it is. Just a bunch of fixes from the previous patch that they released. But here's where my calendar is having a problem. Bethesda doesn't usually move patches earlier unless there's a reason. If something isn't ready, they delay it. We've seen that plenty of times. So when they move a patch forward, especially to a Monday, it usually tells us one of a few things. The first possibility is they want full staff coverage. Monday gives them the whole week. If something breaks, if something doesn't behave the way they expect, they've got time to react. They can throw a hotfix out there on Tuesday. They can throw another hotfix out on Wednesday. Still plenty of time in the week. That's just smart risk management. Second possibility, and this one's a little harder for me to ignore, they wanted this patch well clear of Tuesday's Atomic Shop refresh. Because a lot of the things they're fixing, they touch systems that are shop adjacent. Inventory, ownership, camp items, UI build menus. These are systems that you do not want unstable when people are buying or placing new Atomic Shop items. So getting this patch out Monday will give them a buffer. So Bethesda will patch Monday, observe Monday night, observe Tuesday during the shop refresh. If something goes sideways, they've got daylight to deal with it. Now let's talk about the part we don't know yet. And that's the patch notes. Bethesda has a long history of listing the highlights and then sneaking in fixes or back-end changes that don't get mentioned until players stumble into them. And sometimes that's just boring back-end stuff. And sometimes it's because they don't want to draw attention to something unless it needs attention. And sometimes, not always, but sometimes it's because something is being set up for later. Now let me be super clear. I'm not saying there's some massive secret Atomic Shop drop coming, and I'm not saying this patch guarantees anything special, but I am saying this scheduling choice wasn't random. Bethesda could have stuck with Wednesday, they didn't. They could have gone Tuesday like they usually do, they avoided it, so that leaves us with a couple of very reasonable interpretations. Either this patch touches systems they want stable before money changes hands, or they're lining things up so they've got maximum recovery time in case something unexpected happens. Or honestly, could be a bit of both. And that's why I want to hear from you. Do you think this is smart scheduling? Do you think there's something in this patch we won't fully understand until after the notes drop? Or do you think Bethesda is quietly making sure everything is locked down before Tuesday? Drop your thoughts in the comments, because this is one of those moments where the calendar tells a story even when the announcement doesn't. And that's all I've got for you this time around. If the video was any help to you, give it a thumbs up. And if you like this kind of content, this is the kind of conversations I want to have with you guys. So consider subscribing too. Thanks for taking the time to watch the video. I'm the Naked Vault Dweller. Love you, bye. Oh, how nice it is to be finally out in the great outdoors where I could see nature. And what? Wait a tick. What is that? This looks to be like some kind of pre-war microwave or something. What does this button do? Uh-oh.